Hello everybody and welcome back to Froobworld. I am your Captain Trey, and in today's stream we're going to be working on our adventure map some more. How's everyone doing? Dun, dun. Ah man, I love this theme so much. I see we got a few people in the chat already. We have Azure, Taro, welcome back Taro. We have User, and now how on earth, where did you come from? We also have Iconic. How's it going, Iconic? Glad to have everyone in here. I'm a little concerned right now because that zombie just spawned in there and he should not have been able to. Glad everyone's doing well. Well, I had this place all lit up to the point where zombies should not have been able to spawn. No mob should have. So I'm confused where he came from. Hello, user. How's it going, guys? Where on earth did he spawn from? Oh, up here. Interesting. So interesting, my mic decided to fall over. God, I love that theme. Okay, let's grab some glow lichen real quick. While I do that, I'm going to queue up the next track here. Just going to get that started. Perfect. Apologies if I miss any comments or anything. There is always a bit of a delay on my stream, so no matter how hard I try, it's always there. We need some glow lichen. Luckily, I have a lichen farm. I just have to find where it's been stored at, because I have no idea. Family, welcome in. Oh my god, it's Kenny. No one kill Kenny, okay? Well, here's some glow lichen. We'll just use that. The reason I'm using glow lichen is, well, it adds light, like its name would imply, but not so much that it gets out of the way at all. Alright. Place some here. Here. There and there. Perfect. Now this should all be good to go. Alright guys, so in the last one, we were working on getting some black concrete to set everything up before so many distractions got in the way. Had some real life stuff pop up. Thankfully that's not the case with today, or at least as far as I know. So we've got plenty of time to get back to working on this mob farm. Okay then. Dang it. Every time I think I can finally get something cool, these guys show up. I am so tired of you being here. Go. Now we gotta kill this creeper without it exploding because we should be deep enough now that it could blow everything up. No! Oh, I thought there was another creeper somewhere. Oh, I was so worried for a moment. I've got so many bows from killing skeletons now, it's insane. What I don't have enough of is black concrete. I just seem to... I need so much of it for this project. I've been thinking maybe substituting some black wool here and there might come in handy. Don't worry, the cobblestone there is just temporary blocks. They won't be sticking around. God, I cannot speak. What else is new? Hey Trey, don't mind the account name. It's mine. It's your name, Pam Connors? Oh, you're Joe. Hey Joe, how's it going? Alright. I have officially run out of black concrete there, and we've only in like 3 streams made this much progress. Well, 4 streams technically, because we had to dig down. Now I do need to take some of this away, so I can get some of this back, at least 5 layers of that back. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. I have to go to school soon, so I can't stay long. Oh, well, hopefully school goes well for you, Joe. Thanks for stopping on in. School this late? You must be pretty much on the other side of the world. Somewhere like Australia, maybe? Because for us here, it's 4 p.m. No, I don't think it'd be Australia. Would it be Australia? Well, probably, yeah, because that'd be early in the morning. Unless you're doing night school. It is Australia. Gotcha. Called it. Now, the sucky thing about concrete is it cannot be insta-mined. Because I have haste 2 going on, or well, I should, but for some reason I'm out of the beacon's effect range. Which is fine, but even with it, it doesn't do anything, really. Build an orbital strike cannon. Well, chicken nuggets, sadly I am unable to build an orbital strike cannon. I am just a pirate after all, and pirates have no knowledge of such things. Unless you're a space pirate, which I am not. However, there is a few mad geniuses on the server who probably could. Yeah, my stream is always squished. Though it does look a little bit more squished than normal. Let's pull that out just a little bit. There we go. Also, Froob wouldn't let me. I don't think Froob would care too much, as long as it doesn't get in the way of other players. Players would have to basically consent to it, because you can't really attack anyone here on the server without them having PvP turned on. Which I think is a pretty cool feature. The amount of people who do want to PvP is great, and it can be a lot of fun, but sometimes it just gets to be too much, you know? How's everyone's March going so far? We are 2 days into March, or well, technically, Joe, you are into 3 days into March. How's the future looking? Any brighter? I hope so. Wait, TNT doesn't go through on friendly fire? On this server, no. TNT actually doesn't explode most areas. You have to have your area set up for TNT. But also we have friendly fire. Not friendly fire. We have PvP turned off. So any attacks from other players tend to not work. You got with your crush yesterday. Your March is amazing. You might even say that's pretty mad. Congratulations, Chicken Nugget. Glad to hear it. I'm going to need spruce wood as well, which... Actually, I might be out of spruce, all things considered, which is quite frankly weird, given how much of it I have mined over the course of these streams. Like, I had at one point, like, over seven shulkers full, but that did give us quite a bit of concrete, so I'm happy about that. It's less concrete that I have to make. We'll also get these bottom ones here. Your sis broke her toe, and you hurt your wrist. Oh, sorry to hear that. Glad you didn't break your wrist, though, and hopefully your sister heals soon. Tell you this, broken toes. I've heard things are not fun. Broken wrists are pretty much all I know. I've only ever broken my wrists. Quite a few times, actually. I've broken it twice on each arm. First time was because I jumped off the swings. Second time, I don't actually remember. Third time, I slipped on some carpets. And then the last time was me and my brother were roughhousing. and ended up falling and just landing on it weird. So glad to hear you haven't broken yours. Nope, that needs to go there. Okay, we need spruce. I'm gonna probably have to set up my tree farm again here soon. Luckily, I've got quite a bit of TNT thanks to Ziggy. He was one of our helpers the other day. Yeah, see, I have next to no spruce left. That is not a good sign. Okay, we're going to have to spend some diamonds and hope that they have spruce at Arcadia, which we haven't been to Arcadia in Concordia, not Arcadia. Arcadia is a city from Doctor Who. We're going to Concordia for the first time in a little while. We haven't been there in this stream. We are also already surpassed 57 viewers on today's stream. That's crazy. 58 now. Oh, I'm having a great time. I imagine this is one we could probably get to 100 within an hour, which would be pretty cool. It's actually a decent vertical stream. Well, thank you so much, plain old Nico. Welcome in. Glad to have you. 40% and 10% for the same thing. Hey, Micah, there you are. We missed you in the last stream. Everyone was wondering where you went. Okay, stacks. That's 2 diamonds. Tell you what, I'm just going to buy them out. That's 4 diamonds. It's fine by me. You gotta go. All right, well, good luck at school. Thanks for joining in, Joe. Hope you have a good day, man. Yeah, I get that. Getting busy is craziness. Don't have to explain that stuff to me. You should have seen it. I ended up having my client reach out to me mid-stream and had to, like, go and send them a bunch of stuff and talk with them to get their approval on things. It was crazy. See you, Joe. Have a wonderful day. See, Joe's in the future, you guys. He's in Australia. So for him, it's already the 3rd of March. Whereas the rest of us, we're stuck in the past. How did I not know? There's a mushroom on this barrel. How did that... Can you place mushrooms on barrel? Wait, how did they... What? That can't be right. Can you place mushrooms on... You can place mushrooms on barrels. Okay, well, whatever. We figured that part out now. It's too bad nowhere around here sells concrete. That would be pretty cool. Though I haven't checked out most of the other shops. This little Pantheon building looks neat. I wonder what they'll end up selling. Trident shop, which sadly I don't have enough money for a trident right now. Well, I do. I'm just not going to spend it on it. Only thing I need is concrete and wood currently. And sadly, the shops are all out of concrete because I bought them all out. Anyway, how's your day been, Micah? I keep having to make myself do the correction because I keep wanting to go Mika. And I have to keep going, no, it's Micah. Micah. They can be placed on any solid... Wait, really? That's pretty cool. Wait, hold on, guys. Where is he? Where's my guy at? That's pretty cool. Welcome back, P&G Trey. You thought you killed me, but no. I'm still here. Nacho left. I didn't even know Nacho was in here. Had successful physics test, but I'm alive. Ooh. Stressful, not successful. Well, hopefully it was successful. Never took physics. Wasn't a class that was offered. at my school. Weirdly, we had engineering, though. I took an engineering class. Posted a couple of the photos I've taken over the past few years onto my post here. Just, you can see a little bit of a progression, a little bit of stylization that I've gone through over the years. Weirdly, one of my favorite styles was I liked having the main subject or main focus be in color and everything else black and white. I still like it, but I've been kind of changing the way that works. Yeah, my physics test was part of my You had an engineering class too? Wow, that's cool. Plain old Nico says, literally started scrolling through vertical streams just trying to see how long it would take to get out of all the brain rot slop. And it took like 20 minutes of scrolling for me to get it. Oh, dude, I know. See, I went on a whole, like... I was trying to figure out more about how people, like, successful streamers work, so that way I can kind of learn from them. And the amount of things that you see while just randomly scrolling on YouTube Live is insane. We went through, like, religious content. There was a teacher in Kenya at one point. That was kind of pretty cool to see. And then you have so much brain slop. Yeah, I just went down a complete rabbit hole. Some of it was kind of dark, too. Needless to say, YouTube Live on Shorts is way different than regular YouTube Live. It's kind of like the Wild West. Now, the real question about these logs here is, should I stagger how they come in? So, like, have one side be a little bit longer than the other in random patterns. So it kind of looks more like it's reaching and kind of creating a bit more of a closed circular top feeling. Or should I just have it be a straight up amount? Like, hold on, let's turn off full bright. I think this is actually probably pretty good. I'm gonna turn on my overlay here, just so that way I know that we're all good and mob proof for in the future. Go ahead and we'll close this back up since we took the concrete off of here. I don't think this is going to be enough spruce. Tell you what, what's the weirdest thing you saw while you were scrolling through YouTube Live? For me, I think it was definitely like the religious and conspiracy theory side of it. There's one video I ended up finding, which is not from a live stream, but because of the whole Jim Carrey thing, my whole feed just ended up becoming like conspiracy theories. And one of which was about a dragon from space who like Republicans are trying to thaw out because they worship him because they're lizards, and they want people to not be friends with dinosaurs, so they're trying to stop us from recreating dinosaurs by scaring us via Jurassic Park. Because the dragon will enslave us all. And it's really wild stuff. I saw a brain-rotted AI-generated horror stream with a damn 6-7 equals ban. Oh, yeah. That was a weird thing, too. Seeing just stuff like, say this or you get banned, or say this and you get banned. And then just all kinds of just... Do not just like, well, actually do scroll through YouTube Live, because sometimes you will find some really good channels. That's how people are finding me, so I can't tell people not to. But just be warned. It's like the Wild West there, man. It's still new enough to where YouTube is like regulating it, but there's still like so much content on there that's a little bit harder for them to do. Dang it. So, I don't know. Oh no! Wait, why did it spawn? Because I died in that block right there. That's kind of neat to know. Wait, hear me out. Laughing Disco mega shout out. Hey, Slushy, welcome in, man. I have no idea, like, mega mind? No. I'm lost. I did just die, so it's to be expected a little bit. Must have also been streaming on TikTok. Now, my soundboard that I have, I added that sound because I've seen it a lot, and I was like, okay, that can be useful. You know, I can't quite tell if I like it or not. I don't think I do. Because Laughing Disco is a TikTok live gift. Oh. I do have TikTok, but I've never really live streamed, nor have I watched any live streams on it. I don't really watch any TikToks. I mostly stick to YouTube Shorts or Reels on Instagram. Load shaders and TP to me. Alright, but if it crashes my game... We're taking a bit of a detour here to check out Slushy's build. Oh, it was totally worth it. Well, hold on. You need to have a beacon shutoff switch, man. The beacons, they're not, because they're not like centered and everything. But other than that, this is, ooh. Okay, ignoring the beacon part, check out this reindeer statue with the candles hanging off too. Oh, that's sick, man. We'll work on it. Yeah. You want some help? It's very easy. You just got to connect a literal piston to it. I don't know why I'm explaining redstone to you. This is really well done. Like, this organic right here. Did you find a template or did you come up with this yourself? Because this is insane. This is really good. The shape of this organic alone. And I love the candles hanging off. Gives it such a mystical feeling. Also, Plain Old Nick says, God damn, this build is good. So you've got Nick's approval. Elk statue designed by Found. Is Found in? Man, Found did a fantastic job with the elk statue. But let's give a big kudos to Slushy's terraforming in the background here. Look at this. He's been building his own custom terrain and biome here. He's made a lot of progress. I remember that building over there. And he's still got a lot more work to do. Yeah, hold on. Let me switch out shaders real quick. That's wrong. Options. Video settings. Shader packs. Let's go to, instead of, because I love Solaris. Solaris is kind of my favorite. But there's also Reverie, which is really good, and Pivotron, which I use. Let's see what Reverie, because Reverie should change the sky a bit. Come on, you. Here we go. For the daytime. Look at the way the light just gently caresses across the back, giving a nice little bit of a backlight to the build itself. That is gorgeous. Just for fun, let's go for a grayscale look. Oh, looks like this shader pack is actually busted. That sucks. I like that shader pack too. What about my black and white shader pack? Are you busted? Yep, insanely busted. Dang it. It's another good one that I like. See, the black and white shader pack is great for focusing specifically on values. We could try Sketchbound. Yeah, there we go. This one does an okay job at showing value too. Okay, did I do Pevitron? I don't think I did Pevitron. Here we go. Pevitron is one of my favorites, but it's really bright because it works with full bright. But look at that. Nice spider, welcome in. Alright, let's go ahead and get back out of this. Slushy, what's the purpose of this build? What's gonna be in it? Oh shoot, guys, I'm sorry. We surpassed 100 already on today's stream. Didn't even realize that. I was so captured by the build that I wasn't even paying attention to the actual stream. That means confetti drop!
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
We'll leave the confetti running for just a moment longer while we wait for Slushy's reply to figure out what's going on here. I'm also going to load back up the track because, well, I like the music playing. I'm going to switch up to Sus Remedios by Carlos. It's got an interesting beat to it so far. What's the build for? This is such a great organic. Okay. Hey, thanks, Nice Spider. I appreciate it. It's my shop. This is all for your shop? Wow. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and turn off that confetti now. There we go. I also just looked at the stream and realized I still have PNG tray on and forgot about him. Well, do you wanna show us through, or is this pretty much it? Uh-huh. Okay then. Let's go. We're following Slushy. I'm going to keep it in cinema mode here. Let me turn off this. Ooh, I like the flooring design. Ah, great way to add lighting. Stair blocks. And then the carpet over it. This is what you needed the pale oak for. Not pale oak, pale moss for. You're making a basement later. Okay, cool. Yeah, most of the mountain is really insane. Hey, Zigzag, welcome in. Yeah, I remember seeing Slushy's base last map. He was showing me that. He's just decided to build it all back. Okay, finally, someone uses the not the stair block, the shelf block for chairs. Finally, I've been waiting to see someone do this for a bit. Been a while since you've been on Froobworld. Hey, Teton, welcome in, man. Ooh, I like the mosaic, too. There's a sign up here. What's it say? Private, Major Slushy. What is it? Are you a private or are you a major? What's going on here? Ah, I like this track. Man, I love when you place the pale moss carpet down, how it adds the little bit of vine to the side. It's such a cool little cracked effect, too, on the blocks. Hey, welcome in, Bonnie. Currently, we're checking out Major's base here. Well, not his base. This is his shop. Oh, totally called it, by the way. We hit over 100 viewers on today's video in less than an hour. Whee! Back down the spiral staircase. You know, I don't make spiral staircases for this exact reason in Minecraft, because you just have to keep going la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Oh, hey, Tall. Oh, look, another spiral staircase. Ooh, a balcony. You know, I think this mountain rivals the mountain. It's certainly more interesting looking than the mountain. The amount of blocks you've had... Did you use Axiom, by the way, to come up with the shading and stuff for this? Because, like, a lot of the way the shading looks on here looks like an Axiom-related thing. It makes it so much easier. Though I don't really use Axiom much. I've used it in a few things over the past year, but... never for a mountain range. I've never had the patience to build out a giant mountain range. Use a program called World Painter. Axiom can't do the okay. Alright, well thanks so much for showing me around here. This place is pretty cool. I look forward to seeing the rest of the shop when it's done. Let's head back now. Also, let's get rid of our shaders. Try to remember what we were doing in the first place. Alright, we've got the wood. And we've got an egg. Come on, chicken. Chicken, 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 chicken. Ah, it's a bust. There we go. I'm gonna have to run my tree farm for a little while. Get some more spruce back. I'm doing good, Spry. How are you? Now the question I have is, I was originally thinking of doing a stone door. Should I do a different type of wood instead? I don't know. I think we're still just a little bit away from that. Once we can get a little bit more of this shape actually put in, then we can actually focus on the door itself. Which means we'll have to do some redstone or redstone. Huh. Epic parkour. Now, I kind of originally was just going to leave this blank, but I'm thinking I might add a few obstacles to try to dodge. Just as a little bit of a dropper, just for fun. Speaking of dodging obstacles, didn't do it. Oh well. Would have been cooler if I did. Yeah, you're welcome to help. If you happen to have any spruce or any concrete, that'd be great. Today I tried to jumping and landed on my... Ooh. Sorry. That sucks. Hopefully you're okay. Been there. I tried to jump off a swing set when I was younger. Ended up breaking my wrist the first time around. Slammed into a tree. My aunt's house. The Reach. Let's go. Have you gone to the doctors or anything, Vilgo? Alright. I think if we turn off full bright real quick, this might be enough spruce here. Yeah. Okay. Now, what we need to do is, number one, make sure that this area is spawn proof. So if we turn on our overlay, as long as everything is green, we're good to go. And everything is looking green, so we're good. Now we're going to build a few tree trunks coming off the side as like an obstacle. So where would be the best place to do that? Number one, what I'm going to do is place you here and you there. Just give myself 2 extra bits of black concrete. I need some scaffolding. Let's go grab some scaffolding. What would you recommend to get more subscribers? Well, buddy, you're... the best thing I can say to do that I've been doing the past bit, focus on making shorts and live streaming on shorts platform. It's going to bring people in, but the biggest thing you can do is just make some interesting content. If you do that, people are going to always end up finding their way to you at some point, even if it's a bit slower than normal. Then again, that's coming from a guy who's been on YouTube for 11 years and hasn't even hit 1,000 yet. Granted, I do think this past year or so, my content has been a lot better than it's ever been. Even though I've made good content in the past, I'm very happy with a lot of what I've done so far. Alright, we're going to use... We need to leave that one in there just for now. We'll probably end up putting all this scaffolding back, but we're going to use this so we can build our obstacle for the dropper section itself. Which we don't want to be too difficult. Right now you're at 145. Hey, congratulations, Blue Eyes. Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you sticking around. But yeah, as long as you're having fun with the content you make, and you're putting as much effort as you are able to, then people will end up finding it, and will end up enjoying it as much as you have. It may be a bit slow, but hey. At the end of the day, subscribers aren't the only part that matters when it comes to making content, or art in general. It's not about how many people necessarily are viewing your art, it's about how much it connects with people, building up a community around the stuff you've made. At least from my perspective. You already posted your second ever video and it got you to 12 subscribers. Wow. That's crazy. Good job, Micah. You've been doing Minecraft. Minecraft is a lot of fun. It's been kind of my main go-to for years. I wish I had recorded my last map on here, on Froobworld, because I had a lot of fun with that, but I've had way more fun with this than I did then. Trey, how much do you need? Any amount. Because we got to fill not only this whole thing out, but it's got to then connect all the way around to here and all the way around to here. Friggin' zombies. So that way, this entire area is a little bit of a black void. So I'm not going to go higher with the black concrete yet than this level here. And then we're going to have some glass layers on top of that. And then right here's where the actual bridge is. The reason I like Minecraft so much is so much stuff you can do. Basically infinite. Yeah. Pretty much. It's a video of me singing Let It Go in Latin. You sing Let It Go in Latin? Okay. Disney, do not copyright me. But we need to see this. Or at least I do. So Micah, I'm putting your thing up on stream. Nerdy Alt on YouTube. Wow, there's quite a few people on there. Okay, I'm gonna have to go from your section. You translated it. That's impressive. All right, I'm bringing up Nerdit's channel here. You have 13 subscribers already and only 2 videos. Dude, you're doing great. Where is display capture? Here we go. Disney, don't sue. Don't you dare do it, Disney. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit over it right now till you start the actual singing process.
In Monte Clare luce techniques et vestigia absurd. Ac populus regni huius, me regina esse vult. Hoc ventum ululatur tempestas in me, valde honor non possum tenere. Noli monstra de tua vim semper debes puella ponesse, noli siner eoscire, sed nunc sciunt, libera, libera, tenere non possum nunc.
Okay, nice. That's enough of that just because I am worried about copyright. But that is insanely cool. Congratulations on the translation there. I have no idea if it's correct or not, but it sounds cool. Also, welcome in, Amir. I am not live on Twitch. I don't really use Twitch. I probably should. There is a platform that you can pay for in order to have it stream on both YouTube and Twitch. It's just I never bother with that because me and Twitch have a bit of a checkered past. It never seems to like to work with me. That is loud. Let's knock that down there. There we go. A little bit lower. Sorry for your guys' ears. How much do I get daily? Depends on what you mean daily. Are you talking about like viewer-wise? Because that'll fluctuate. I've had some streams where I've had over 1,000 people in. And then I've had some where next to no one has joined in. I fact-checked it and made one mistake and found it after recording my voice. But fixed it in the subtitles. Oh. Yeah, you did actually put subtitles on there. We got this one growing out here. Views in general. Yeah, it really depends. Like, I haven't been making videos as much recently. I've been just doing live streams, so... But I would say I usually average about 2,000 views a day, probably. But again, that'll fluctuate as time goes on, you know? What am I building? I am currently building the opening section to an adventure map that I'm working on in my base. Basic rundown of it is, my base is pirate themed. Some different groups of pirates are like archaeologists, and they found like the civilization that was here before, but they have no idea what happened to them. One of the archaeologists ends up going into this cave and has been missing for months. So it's up to you to find them. And as you're walking in, this whole area here will be a bridge that'll collapse, sending you down through here into a little bit of a dropper section into the actual starting area of the minigame, where you'll have to end up finding clues as to what happened to her. You'll have to make your way through battles and then in the end fight a massive boss. I'm not sure how much I'm running per day, but weekly I'm getting 14. Hey, 14,000 is nice. I'm not feeling this sound. This one's not doing it for me. I don't like that one very much. There we go. We'll do El Palmero. Why not? Yeah, let me pull up my statistics real quick. Where's my phone? I'll pull it up. How much have I gotten today? So today I've gotten about 430 views on my channel. I think I want to go up a little bit more and we're just going to place it right up there. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, Autumn. Sorry about this. Gotta drop you real quick. Whee! The good news is the water will save us. Let's see. If I play games, it says copyrighted. But if I'm just using the sound of the game that's already hard set into the game, that's the sound from another video like music. Does that count? Well, it depends on the actual audio itself. Like, copyright laws is very weird, and a lot of people tend to complain about, like, YouTube's copyright algorithm, but it's way more fair than, like, American and British copyright laws. Those are insane. Like, YouTube is so completely fair when it comes to copyright, so much more so than the actual, like, legality of it. But some people just have their, like, songs more copyrighted than others, and some people are, like, more not lawyer, but like sharks about like their property. Like Disney, they don't like their stuff being used a lot. Especially like Mickey Mouse. Like you can get away with like Avengers and stuff a little bit more, but when it comes to like Mickey Mouse and all that, no. Alright, we're going to try the dropper section real quick. Why are we listening to a kazoo? Why did it switch to kazoo? There we go. Oh man, the audio it's ranging today. Also, man, my my elytra's almost broken. All right, so bridge will break around here, and then you'll fall. Have a bit of a dropper section. There we go. Yeah, okay, I like that. I think that's a very easy dropper. It's just enough that you could technically get hit. Let's go ahead and turn off the lights so we get the full experience here. So it'll collapse and you'll just right into it. Let's go. Now we need the door, which is going to go right here. What I want is a skulk catalyst. I keep going into third person mode, forgetting that I have my PNG tuber, so I don't have to do that. But I want a skulk catalyst to be able to detect whenever you're nearby, and it can open. Either that, or I'm just going to have to do some tripwire, which tripwire is pretty easy too. So. Alright, we're going to have to dig out this entire section here to make sure this works, because we can't have any blocks nearby. think the easiest way to do it is probably a slime door. Because if we did something like gravel, then we'd have to reset that up constantly. All right, Micah. All right. I'm not sure how big of a space I'm going to need. Tell you what, let's disconnect. We'll go to our single player world. And we're going to try to build one out for ourselves. Let's turn off overlay. Okay. So if we do furnaces on the floor here, we'll just build a small mock-up of the door first. We need them to slide across like this from one end to the other. Or maybe we could have it come down and then, well no, going back up would be difficult. Plus you'd see all the slimy bits. And if we had two flying machines connect from the sides, they would probably stick to each other and break. Okay. So that'll extend. Pushing the block there. And then that can extend. So it'd be like that. And then push that forwards. That would slide that. This would have to activate. What? Okay, let's... Why are you... What? Okay. The good news is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12. That should be the piston's push limit. So if I add one more, it shouldn't work, right? Yeah. So we are at the push limit there. At the push limit there. And we're at the push limit there. Now this is a much smaller door. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. But that is pushable. Welcome back. This is a much smaller door than I would like. So basically, we would need multiple pistons then at this point. Hey, Zeppy, welcome in. What am I making? I'm trying to make my own kind of door. I have this big open space for this adventure map that I'm working on in my base, and it needs to have a door that can kind of either slide to the left and right or slide up and down. So I'm trying to figure that out. So if we have this here and we just completely redo this, will this work? Nope, because of the dang slime. They connect. Ooh, I know. What if we do something like that? Okay, we have to somehow knock this part out a little bit more. Because if we put that there, that's going to connect. I can't play laser tag today. Sorry, Bonnie. I've got to kind of focus on getting some of this done so we can make some progress. Alright, so that would work. And we could just have the same thing mirrored here. This is going up 1, 2, 3. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Redstone time. Yep, it's redstone time. Honey. No, maybe. I was... It might allow this to work. Okay, that's pushing that. But that's not pushing that. What are you guys doing here? Get out of here. I don't need you ruining things right now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 3, 9, 10, 11. What if we do that? No! So frustrating. Just work, please. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I think we've done it. 9, 10, 11, 12. Please. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Look at that! And I would say that's a pretty tall door, right? And we've also surpassed 200, which means... confetti! Nice. Alright. Let's see if we can activate both pistons at the same time now. Just hook this up to a very simple circuit. That's incorrect. Good news is, very simple, we just move that back one more. Door! It works! Let's take off the confetti. Now, the downside to this is we can only have it being about a 2-wide door, but it's a very tall door. I kind of want it to be... Can we double this up somehow? 2, 3. This is already at its push limit. Oh, well, thanks, Bonnie. Ideally, I'd want it to be this nice 3-wide here. Because if we check back on the actual server, I think it's 3-wide. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we need it to be 3-wide. And I know we can get this one right here, this second layer, pushed out. So how would we get the third? Alright, let's go ahead and... 1, 2... 2. Alright, so this would... Wait, that's because that's extended. So this here... would create a 2-wide door. Which doesn't work because it's a 3-way and not a 4, so... Let's break this apart. So that's fully extended out. So we would want it to come to here when it is fully extended. One, 2. Like so. Trey TPIRL. I cannot teleport in real life, I'm afraid. Whole large mess of mathematics would be involved in that. Tell you what I will do. I'm going to hook these up. So that way I only have one lever. Hey, welcome in, Jeffrey. How's it going? Your Fulbright's not working? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. So we have those pushing in there. But we need that middle one in. And I think I have a bit of an idea. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What Fulbright do I use? I think I use Concrete's Fulbright. Okay, if we have that there, we have you here. Can I put in the comment? Well, I can try to check. Let's see. View profile. So I use Fulbright Toggle. That's the name of it. Now we use Great Concrete Powder, maybe? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that won't work. That would need that would only move it up one block. Not gonna work. Okay. You know what would be cool is if we had an auto placer block that could place like blocks, like dispensable like sand blocks and stuff. That would be pretty neat. So how do I get this? How many blocks are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 blocks here. It broke your computer? Oh, sorry. That's not a bad looking door. That all opens there. Could go through like this and just have it be this simple. Can I do honey with it? Because honey won't stick to this. What am I trying to achieve? I'm trying to make a super tall three-way door that slides out for an adventure map I'm working on. Right now, this is a fine, serviceable enough door itself. I do like the 3 wide, but I want there to be a way to... I mean, it could work. I think. It does. Okay. We can do it. 1, 2, 3. First off, let's activate the door itself. So that way we know what we're working with here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, given that the piston's push limit, okay. Dang it! Why are you not grabbing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It might be because of that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's still only 11. That should be put... We go up 1 higher then. How about you put 2 pistons above, 1 below, pulls out the middle column towards the top. That's what I thought, but given how long it is, it would need so many piston extenders. But I appreciate the suggestion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just gonna keep pulling against that. I would need it back one more. Extend it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that should not work, apparently. Why won't you grab onto this? Do you what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah. Because you're so far back. Oh, here we go. Ah! Kind of. Why'd this not get pushed forwards now? You did not extend. Why did you not extend? Well, now it's altered. Must be powering each other somehow. Make backups of the world? I could, but I don't think that enough progress has been made to where that's really necessary at the moment. Let's see. We'll just have another layer. Alright, everything's pulled off to the side right now. When I flick this... Come on, why? What? It can't be this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's still only 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, because this is... Okay. We have a perfectly closed door here. Okay, well, you know what? When in doubt, add delay, I guess. So if we add a little bit of delay like that. Yeah. No. So, what? Okay, do you need to fire twice or something? Like, let's see. Elsa Weirdo message was deleted by Nerdit. Ah. You! Why are you being like this? Delay. This is what's fun about Redstone. It never wants to work like it should. None of this is connected. You should not be stuck. I always need help, Bonnie, but there's nothing anyone can do to help with this. That part works. This is now not being sent forwards like it should. So it needs delay. We're gonna try something stupid here. Don't ask me why I'm doing this, but I am. Might help if I did that. But now this didn't go off. What? And why are you... No, you don't... You're not supposed to move, Block. I see what's going on. This needs to be delayed as well. Stop moving! You don't move first! That's not what you're supposed to... You're supposed to move after! Okay. And now the other one's not moving. Okay, we just need this one to move again. Why aren't you moving anymore? Not enough delay? Too much delay, maybe. No, there's something about the push limit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this should still be good. What is it interacting with that is causing it? think what's happening... Yeah, this one needs to be activated after this, so it needs even more delay than what this one is currently getting. Okay. Everything is open. The thing you need, Piston 1 going later than Piston 2, then closing. Then you need Piston 2 to activate when open. Yep, pretty much. There we go. There we friggin' go. No! Why? What push limit are you hitting? And why? You currently have no other blocks to... The closing sequence seems to work just fine. Or the opening sequence. I said that, and then it... This is stupid. if I haven't won back like that, that... could probably work. Except then you run into this issue here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, that's not gonna work. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's officially 12 there. Well, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that should push it. Wait, what? Why does that look so weird? Those two should not connect, I don't think. Yet they did connect. Why are you... Because you... Stop it! Stop connecting! Stop working like you're supposed to! And just do what I want you to do. Jeez. Oh my god. I can't go to Froob right now, Bonnie. I am trying to figure this mechanic out, and I can't do that in vanilla survival right now. I have to be able to test it. We're going back to the drawing board here. If we can get one module that's able to be repeatable without interfering with the other pistons, we will be good. So 1, 2, 3. So we know this is going to open this. This is a fact. Wow, you move really slow with that swift sneak. Hey, Tarot. Tarot. I'm trying to build a door. So if we can somehow put one in the back, that should be fine too. Huh? I feel the pain. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is 12. That's one part of the module done. Not at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. If we can figure out a way to get it up here without interfering with the piston's push limit. Here's the door, kind of. This is functioning. Now we just need a way to be able to build it up on the other layer as well, without it interacting with this part. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So how on earth would we do that? Like that, probably. Ha! 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 Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! We have a long 3x3 or 3 area door. Has Evil been active in the past few days? As far as I know, he has not been. We do that there. Wait, what? Now why are you not... What are you... You shouldn't be... Why are you connecting to this? Stop connecting to that for a moment. I'm trying to work out this stuff. You move over there. There shouldn't be a block there. There should be a slime block here. Son of a... Okay. No! Stop it! What are you... Why are you connecting onto this? Why are you doing that? It's this one specific block here that if I didn't have this area, it would work flawlessly. I could do any type of door. But it's this dang spot here. It's this dang spot that is just messing with it. I need a way for this part to activate. First. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Tell you what, if we cap it off, I think that's still a pretty large door, right? If we cap it off at that. Okay. That part's working. No! Stop it! Stop it! Why? You should not... This should not exceed... Stop! I want to have a tall door, dang it! I just want to have a tall... That's all I want. I want a tall door! That does it? I'm looking up a... Ah! How the heck are they doing? No, not watching a mumbo jumbo video. How are you Yes. Okay, this one's too wide, and I could do too wide easily. It's the 3 wide that's the issue. Do I move it and just make the door a damn 2 wide? I don't know. Cajun Cookies. Okay, that's a funny name. I like that name. Wow, this is an older video, too. I don't know if this would even work. Oh, this is a really old video. This is the type of redstone I used to do. Okay, too wide is fine. I can do a 2 wide easily. The issue is the 3 wide. Because I have a 3 wide space. And I want it to be a very nice door, you know? It's like right here, the door. Wait. No, this is a 2 wide space. What am I talking? All of that. Oh my. No, it is a 3 wide. Son of a. How would I make it a 2 wide? Can I make it a 2 wide? I can't without ruining everything. I just need a way for the door to move. Just need a way for the door to move. And then we'll be good. We'll be golden. It just needs to be a tall door. Tall, 3 wide door that moves. Is that so difficult? And the answer is apparently yes, because Minecraft... Oh, not this one. It's mocking me. The tracks are mocking me now. We've also surpassed 300, and I was so mad I didn't even... You know what? I don't even know if I deserve confetti, but we're going to drop it anyways. We're not going to do the woo. Okay, we have to do the woo.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, how do we get this door? This is the most important thing right now. If the door does not work the way I want it to work, then everything is screwed. And it would be so much easier if we had custom models on the server, but we don't. Also, let's put on the next track. Let's get rid of the happy music. Let's get rid of the folk and jazz as well. We're gonna go for some dance, electronic, hip-hop mood. We're gonna go just whatever. It doesn't matter. Fun vibe. That's all we need. We need a fun vibe while we're figuring this out. Major's in the chat. He says, I saw redstone in the thumbnail. Yeah. Not impressive redstone, though. I need a 3-wide piston door. How to make a 3x4 piston door in Minecraft. Someone did this on their phone. This is the old phone interface too. This is from 5 years ago. Wow. And it's only a bedrock one. It wouldn't work here. Just build a 4x4 piston door, make it narrow. I wish that was it. Yeah, okay. None of the stuff I'm looking at online is making anything easier. We're going to have to figure this out ourselves. I have an idea. Trey, do you know how long Tahiti's bamboo/kelp farms are going? Or how they're going? I have no idea. I don't think I ever interact with Tahiti very much. Okay. I have a new idea, a new tactic that we are going to try. Involving one piston, water, boats, guess we'll do a spruce boat, leads, something like that. And then we'll have our platform above. We will take you and we will lead you to that. Well, I gotta be going, sadly. Nice being here. Yep, thanks. Glad to have you here, Micah. Hope everything goes well for you. Feel bad. Micah was sitting here through the red. He's like, calm down, dude. It's not that serious. And he's right. It's not. Okay. So... mayhaps they have to be on ice. Okay, let's grab some ice. I have a decent feeling about this one. I think. Ice! Hello, Coop Dog. Welcome in. Well, that idea literally was on thin ice. Okay, then. So that wouldn't work. rails. No, rails wouldn't work. So this is where the door has to be in. Has to fit within this space. One, two. Think if I can somehow get it to be a six tall door, we will call it a success. I don't know, 1000 yo random streamer, like I don't know. Yeah, I am probably a very random streamer for you, if you've not been here before. If we switch those around and we make those into... Let's see, what are non-stickable blocks? I know glazed terracotta is one. We could maybe get away with doing some green glazed terracotta for the door itself. Or on the sides. Hide it in with leaves, maybe. That's kind of funky looking. Jesus, Mike. What the heck? Are you guys okay? I'm so sorry. Your poor ears. My mic literally just slammed, like face slammed onto my desk like it was drunk. It just lost all support and just went whoosh. Knocked over my entire, like, not my keyboard, but my, like, musical keyboard. Hey, Bonnie, what's up? Can you push walls? Oh my god, you can. So we would need this pushed one further back. Oh, shoot. Something like that. We would need this one to extend at least once more without this part being visible. Oh, okay. I think I have an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gives us a little playroom. 9. 9. 10. 11. 10. 11. So if we do something like this, or an actual block might. $12. Something like that, maybe? Nope. Piston push limit over here. What are you connecting to that's too much? It can't be that, right? It's probably that block. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it you? It's the same problem. If it's a 2 wide, it's so easy if it's a 2 wide. At this point, you know what? I think it would be just easier just to make it into a 2 wide area. Because I have no idea how to do this 3 wide thing anymore. I don't think there is a way to do it. This whole thing is supposed to be centered. If I could just get them to cross, like crisscross, I think we'd be good. We need something that does, like, this pushes these ones up here across. Just needed to do it without connecting. You know what? That could work, actually. I think that might be our best bet right there. Oh my god, we've passed 400. Holy crap. And look at that. We have figured out how our door is going to work here. Because we could just, literally, because we don't have to worry about piston push limit at this point, we can build this up as far as we need. Does it open all three? No, but whatever. So let's make quite a tall door. All we have to worry about is activating all these pistons, which is fairly easy. I'd say that's a pretty imposing door. So now we need copper bulbs. Where are the bulbs? Bulbs, bulbs, bulbs. Copper bulbs. Not waxed, just regular. And then we just power these on real quick. Or not. That should have worked. Observers. Something like that. Minnie, what are you doing? Get up. No, don't get. Hold on, guys. Okay. Now we just turn these off. Let's turn off the confetti. Should be as simple as that. So now whenever something changes under here... Perhaps we don't need the copper bulbs at all. Perhaps we can get it to work without them. Nope, that's not gonna work. Alright, we're doing this old school style. Slabs. Oh, that's interesting. That should have gone up. There it is. Like I said, we're doing this super old school style. That's fine, we just gotta put you down another peg. I think. Instead of the torch at all, we're just going to have that run into there. So that should now carry that all the way up. Yep. Just like that. Okay, here we go. We have our very imposing door. It's open right now. Now it's closed. Now it's open. Now it's closed. Now it's okay. That's awesome. Okay, now we just need to make sure that this is closed constantly first, because we don't want the door to be open beforehand. So we need to have this signal activated first. We also want to make sure that it can be used with the skulk sensor. So that's not giving way too much out. So that's given a strength of 15 when you walk by. So if we do one that's a strength of, I don't know, say... that gives us 5. Okay, we need a calibrated skulk sensor, because a regular one's not gonna cut this. Okay, so that's, well, that's doing the same thing the other one was. Put you back here. You're running into that. Which would then cause that part to break. Okay, so that's closed. So that one's given a strength of 15. We need that to be just a little bit less. $13. That one's given 15, so... that should have... should have been a greater signal than this. Oh. Interesting. So it's closed currently. Once I land, still giving too much. Okay, so now I need to figure out. Just walking by gives like a signal strength of, well, it seems like 11 to 10. To 3? Is this setting itself off? So you need a book. Book and quill. And I believe, depending on the page you write on, dang it. Okay, so now that's closed until something activates this. So what level is a player walking by? Okay, so it should be set to 1. Let's try closing this up. Apparently I've just made an advancement. We need wool, I think. I mean, that is kind of working. But I want it to stay open and not close. I mean, let's see if player swimming. So that one would need a level of 3. So just say we have a pool of water like we do in the actual thing. It said it should be 3. Why is it not picking it up? That must be wrong then. Okay. Well, I forgot where I placed my book. I'm being misled by the information I'm being given. Tell you what we could do. If we put this on page 8. Just gonna do all the way up to 15. And then mark that there. And we're gonna put this on page 8. So now this door can only, theoretically at least, open when an entity is eating. So if we give them something to eat, why is it closing so fast? Because of this. It's the only reason. We need it to be constantly activated. Until this is applied. See what some of the other things you can do are. Let's see, so swimming is a redstone output of 1, according to the wiki. So if we move that back to 1, yeah, that can work. It's just not as grand. You know, just it keeps activating because this isn't staying open or staying closed for long. So its natural state is closed. Okay. We're going to need the copper bulb. I think. Maybe a target block. So we'll do a target block or a copper bulb. Okay. That's nice, except it's supposed to be the opposite way now. I think. This is relatively thin and would fit into the area that we have set up. Let's test it out. If you land in water, now why are you open? You shouldn't be open. You should be closed. Why have you not inverted yet? The signal should be on already. See, it is. I hate this skulk sensor so much. This is so dumb. It should just work like it should work. And it's not. This should be open until it detects you walking around. Or closed until it detects you walking around. Then it should open. At that point, I don't even know if it needs... Everything's set it off right now. So I'm pretty sure you land far enough away, so it should stay closed until you get close. And it's within 16 blocks, it says. So if we put the door here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So anywhere within here should open that door. So we would have to move it back just a little bit more. And it would be fine. Hello, Spry. But I think this will officially work. Hello there, Emery Roblox. How are you? What's up? Yeah? What's up? We gotta extend this out so that way it's not till you get close to it. Look in the AV. What's the AV? Inventory? Oh. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, how many blocks away is this now? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, if this drops you here, so you're dropping right here, essentially. As long as you land, you'll end up landing somewhere around here. So from here, 1. So we'll go just from this spot to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16. There we go. So we need to dig it out. Oh, diamonds. Ooh, loads of diamonds. So right to here. Is the area that it needs to go to. So the door has to be right here. Yeah, that can work. Doesn't affect the composition much. So if we just start digging out this area here. And luckily we can put most of the redstone underground, so we don't have to worry way too much. And it is relatively thin on the sides. But that door should work. Is it as grand as I wanted originally? No, but I think it'll work. Hey, we hit 500. Let's go!
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Woo! Thanks, guys. Can't believe we have to do more digging, though. You need Twitches. Twitch is pretty good for a lot of people. I've never really had luck with it, so I tend to just stick to YouTube. Now we do have tough walls, so I think we may do the inside with the tough instead of with like the stone that I did before. Did I use tough or did I use stone? I think I used tough. You need torches? I've got one. I can't really place any in this area because this area is supposed to be dark. I should have some night vision potions somewhere. Let me see if I can find those. Got a bunch of fire res potions. No, it doesn't look like I have night vision with me anymore. Let me check my brewer. Because I've had to make them in the past for people. Okay, give me a moment. I'll brew one. Now we do this, we're going to get night vision. Redstone to extend it for time. Hey, Seam Pitted. How's it going? Thanks for joining in. Okay. Spry, I have you 3 8-minute night vision potions. Although right now, there's not really anything that's too necessarily needed for it. Here you go. Where are you at? There you are. Okay, so the door will go here. On these spots. So we need to dig this entire area out. What is up there? Is that a zombie? It's a zombie. We can make this door pretty much as tall as we need it to be, which is good because it's going to go from here almost all the way up, I think. So I'm going to need a lot of sticky pistons, but that won't be an issue anymore. Tell you what I would like to be able to do, if I had the ability, is to set up a witch farm. So so I could just get a ton of redstone. But I don't know anywhere that there's a swamp, especially none nearby. Yeah, if you can mine out that area over there on that side, that'd be great. Then we can both get this done a little bit quicker, which would be pretty cool. We've officially hit the 3-hour mark on the stream. We're now at 3 hours and 1 minute. And most of that has been spent trying to figure out how to build a door. In a not so fun version of redstoning. Sadly, I did rage quite a bit. But we got it figured out in the end, or at least as best as I'm going to get it figured out. See, the problem is you can totally find better like tutorials online and everything. I'm not trying to use tutorials as much as possible. I'm trying to just figure it out through the mechanics that I already know. Occasionally I'll look up a mechanic or two, but I don't want to look up straight up tutorials. I want to kind of figure it out myself, piece it together, if I can. You know? Not that tutorials are bad or anything. I've used several over the times that I've been playing this game. This should be enough room for the door itself to go in. Tell you what we will do. Because this stream has already gone on for quite a while, I think we're going to call it here. We have the mechanic that we want to build, which is the door. So we're going to spend the entirety of the next stream just getting that door actually built. Well, probably not the entirety. It shouldn't take way too long. Next stream, we're going to be getting that door put in on the actual server itself. And then we're also going to dig out the next portion of it, which is, I think, going to cycle backwards into here, into this area. So it'll go up this way. We'll have a bit of lore dump here, and then you'll kind of make your way over here. And we'll start with a nice little parkour up. And once you get up a little bit, we'll go up just a little level. You're going to have a puzzle to solve, and you're going to have enemies to fight. That's the plan. Anyways, I want to thank everyone who's joined in as the stream has gone up. Anyone who's new here, I appreciate it. My brain is getting tired. I don't know if you can tell. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. I'll see you guys in the future.